So this is Kevin. He's another one of the work campers here at Amazon with us, and he's going to give us a little tour of his van and his little shop he's got set up here, and give us a little tidbit into his life and how he travels.
Well, I'll start you out in here with my auxiliary room. These, the microwave and the mini refrigerator, and all the boxes have things in them that I travel with. But then once I get to my destination, I set up the tables and put these here. I leave them right at the lots when I go to work, and they're always okay. Nobody bothers it. But you have to have sealed containers, a small refrigerator. You can have various sizes, but when I do the road trips, I have everything wrapped in shrink wrap. So if any moisture gets on these here cardboard boxes that the items come in, they're still in good quality for shipping again. My refrigerator goes in there every time. I had this refrigerator 8 years or so. And then you have your basics. Like what I found out when I do these work camping things, people don't know, there's a lot of germs that are being spread virally in the air. And I need to take this here with, even though I seldom use it, simply because I may pick up a virus, a cold or something from somebody, and then I run that mentholatum.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, and then, you gotta have Raid. You got to have mosquito repellent. This is part of your arsenal just to stay alive. And then when you get your soap for your dishes, I make sure it's antibacterial soap. All those things help me stay fit and healthy. This trip here, well, let's go back to the food. I eat a lot of these salmons. These are $1 at Walmart. And you can make an entire meal out of them. Just take a couple slices of bread with you to work, throw it in your lunch pail or your lunch bag, and you open this here up with the plastic fork that they usually provide at the canteen where you eat at work, and you just had yourself a salmon sandwich. It has omega-3s and all the things that help keep you healthy. Remember, I found out that bacteria is the chief, it'll inhibit your work, your performance, it'll make you feel miserable. I even have disinfectants. Now this is important, and I'll let you in a little secret with this. You have to have this antibacterial Windex for your little urine bucket. If you're sleeping during the night and need to, in a little van, you have to have like a bottle, a urine bottle. So every day that would start getting stench, but this here knocks it out one time. Boom, $2.50. It lasts me a whole season for a bottle. And so I'm just like sanitary as far as that goes. Then this here's a big thing. Duct tape. Yeah, I got the different colors. I'm always using the duct tape for something. There's good reasons. You buy the sodas in the big 35 packs. It's like $3.30, 10. I figure a dime a time. If you're spending more than a dime a time for bottled water, you're spending too much. You can bring your weights here with you. That's what I do, just to because when you're on the road, you get the lower back problems and things like that. For 500-mile days or 400-mile days, I usually try to keep it to like 300. But when I take my stops, I got to make sure my core is still strong. And another thing I do is I have me a rolling pin, and I'll carry this here lug in the back of my van. Remember now, my van's all packed with everything square. I try to keep everything in a rectangle form because it's easier to stack it, and you can stack it higher, and everything kind of finds its own little spot. So anyway, the rolling pin, I'll stop every 2 hours, as told by my chiropractor, and get out and stretch. Well, I added the rolling pin. He wasn't telling me about the rolling pin. That'll take him out of business. So I just do this here, right here in the wayside rest. And Robert
right.
Garrow's looking. And just a few seconds of this, a few pops, and then I go use the restroom or vice versa. And that's my the essence of the whole road trip, is to keep my back in uniform order, my spine.
Yeah.
And then I stay alert. Besides that, I stop every 2 hours or less.
Yeah, I do about the same.
Oh, this is my Halloween mask, and I still got Halloween leftover tattoos that I stuck on. But there's a lot of kids in this lifestyle that people bring with them. Now this, I kept the mask because I don't want the birds to come in here. This is my
does that
little
work?
Scarecrow. Of course.
Oh, that's great.
A bird, it looks like somebody's standing here. Because this trip I came in the fall, I didn't bring my air conditioning unit. I don't need it.
So where do you keep your air conditioning unit at?
I keep it with my family member.
Oh, okay.
I actually have a storage area with family member. Oh, I didn't clean house here today, but those are the other kind of boxes. If you travel, make sure that you have a plastic box with a seal on it. That way, if water gets in the van anyhow, and water will find the smallest, minute little opening, your stuff is always protected. And when you go into storage, you can stack them things like 6, 8 high, and the value of your storage zones, the value of the money you spend in your storage zones increases. I got this this is a little magnetic light.
Oh, okay.
I can move it wherever I want. Then I always have this here, a flashlight. I go for the best. So I go for this high-powered things, and you know, sometimes you got to look for skunks and various things like that there, because something don't seem right. Something seems like it's creeping out there. Well, you don't want to open the door and say, "Hello, Mr. Porcupine," or "Hello, Skunky." You want to be able to see it, have some sort of advantage. So I have lights everywhere.
Now, do you have any lighting inside the van other than the flashlights and the one on the wall? Oh, there's
yeah, there's electrical
right there.
power.
Yeah,
When I
okay.
hook up, here's my my box that I can hook up everything to, and this is where I plug it into the park wherever I'm staying at.
Yeah.
I just have this male end, and I plug it into their female end, which gives me the power, and lights on. Let's see, I have a little VCR so I can watch movies, and you can always go to the local library wherever you're staying at, and they'll just accept you. You show them your ID, and you've got yourself a library card. It's amazing how they trust you. This is my heater. This is all you need for this van up until about 25 degrees. This is with the right down comforter, and I have a 20-degree down sleeping bag. But this is it. All you need for heat. Here's my bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. And like I say, zap it with this multi-surface disinfectant from Windex, and I could drink out of this here.
I don't think you should though, or would want to.
Well, actually, no. Yeah, we won't get into that discussion, but everything I have is Velcroed up. I've got the pink mace, and I got it right here by the door, so if I have to run back to the van or something, I'm legal. I don't have to carry any other kind of weapon, and it's some form of self-defense. And primarily, it might work against the neighbor's dog or something. I don't know. Now this here, I forgot what they call those things, but a
futon.
A futon, yeah. It's a futon, but
Yeah.
I converted it and put my bed on there.
Yeah, because we have a futon mattress as our couch.
Oh yeah, I went a little bit more than that because I'm pretty big.
Yeah.
And I want to, so I go out and get the best stuff. Don't get any cheap stuff. Just go out and get the best the first time around. Now this here little thing is at the end because I enter and exit through these double door barn doors, but I only need to have one of them open. It's good to have a little rug so you don't have to pick up on the dust when you go into your house. That's what I call it, my house. So I got this little auxiliary step, and I'm in. After my shower, I'm ready for bed. Got a smoke detector. If something should go start on fire while I'm sleeping, smoke detector will go off. Oh, you guys ever seen bear spray? This is bear spray. And the difference between this, it's the same thing as a pepper spray like in the mace. Like, can you imagine what a propellant that comes out of there? And it makes a wall between you and the bear. There's some interesting stories I could tell you about that, but
Now, how long have you been doing this, Kevin?
after a while you accumulate years and you don't have the exact numbers, but I think it's like 15, 16, 17 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, this is just a regular cargo van that General Motors makes. It also has the side doors and the front doors, but you try to get most of your storage under the bed. You see how those containers just fit perfect under the bed?
Oh, yeah, they sure do.
And you could build your own bed frame out of wood. And I had one for a number of years where I had it double stacked.
Yeah, because this is your third van, right?
This is the third one, yeah. If I get like 5 years out of them, I'm happy, but I've been getting more than 5 years, so I guess I'm really happy. This one has a V6. It has all the power I need. The first two vans I had didn't have quite as much power. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you showing me and the viewers the van. Do you have any like Facebook or anything like that, or any social media?
I do. I'm Kevin Ganson on Facebook. Adios.